Welcome, welcome. Come on in, y'all. This is getting to be too much. You see the thumbnail, you know the routine. If you are new here, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn your alerts on. And go ahead and like this video and get in the comments and let us know you're new here. If you guys have been a subscriber, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We can connect on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all can go ahead and send me different funny videos. Also shop the website, www.thefiercemompreneur.com. And get in these comments and let me know what y'all think. And also don't forget to like and share the video. Yeah, this is becoming too much. This is too much. You hear me? Peach McIntyre is still in that closet trying to sell classes. She's been live multiple times trying to sell these classes and it's not working. But my thing is, if you really have a big bag, big bank, she says she only got 3 hours of sleep, y'all. 3 hours of sleep to get back on here and sell classes. And this is how you know you're broke. She's broke because not once in her mind, she'd rather sit there in that closet trying to sell these classes all day. You could still be editing your videos while live. You could be doing stuff to post content to continue to grow. But sitting there, this is where you should be multitasking. You should still have all your content recorded. You're not out and about recording. You're not with your kids recording. You're there. This should be time that while you're on live, you're going back and forth. You can answer a little bit of questions, play a little bit of music, but also be editing videos. You don't have to show what you're editing, but just edit it and schedule it. Get these long form videos. Come on. But you're sitting here tired.
On top of this, oh no. Oh, you getting tired, mama? Yes, I'm getting tired. Are you gonna quit? No, I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not taking a nap. I'm not going to bed until 9. All right, so anyways, I love how much you really don't give a fuck and don't. I actually do give a fuck though. So I care a lot. I'm very passionate about what I do and my beliefs. I care about how I feel. I care about my husband and how he feels. I care about how my kids feel. I care about how the peach patch feels a little bit. But outside of that, I really don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, when the lights go out and you walk in that house and everybody's sleeping good, you left with you. Can you deal with you when everybody else is asleep? Do you like you when you walk in that carpet back and forth? Do you like the way you living? I don't live real life. That's the version I want to like. So sometimes when you're trying to please everybody else and care about how everybody else feels about you, you will end up in the middle of the night when everybody's sleeping, you go pee and you can't go back to bed and you walk in that house, you'll end up realizing that you hate yourself. You don't like this lifestyle. You don't like who you are as a person. That's the part that I want to like. That's the part that I like about myself. In the middle of the night when everybody's asleep, the house is finally quiet. I actually can go back to sleep because I like myself. I actually can sleep well because ain't no bills due. I'm not stressed. I like that version. I like the version of me that even when something comes up out of nowhere and it's shocking, I'm able to still calm down, process it, come up with a plan and work that plan and go back to sleep. I like that version of myself. My do it yourself credit repair kit is on my website. All right.
Oh Lord, this girl, I feel like we are really maybe facing an eviction. I didn't want to believe it, but we facing something when you can't even go take a good nap with your husband. While you said in the earlier live, okay, I'm back, y'all. The kids are all at school. So you couldn't go lay up with your husband. Y'all couldn't have a luncheon. You had to sit in the closet and sell classes. Since everybody else is at school, you, your husband, and the younger kids couldn't go do anything. You had to sit in the closet and sell classes. But you want people to believe you have a big bag, big bank. And this is what we over here are trying to tell y'all. There's nothing wrong with being a content creator. But when you want to spend your $27.88 on this foolishness, that's the problem. I want you to save it and get and do your own research. She named people you can go look, Think Media and all them other people. Mr. Beast Mode. You can go look at all of them, study the pages, and do the work. Because what she's telling you, she made $92 and her check for TikTok is over 1,000 for this month. We on 1015. Remember, this lady had 1 million followers on TikTok. Why is she struggling to get to 100,000? Remember, TikTok used to be easy. Now it's hard, but one of the easiest platforms. Y'all keep falling for us. This lady need gas money, lunch money, rent
Right?
money.
So I'm back. I reset everywhere. Did I reset over here? I did. I reset everywhere. Them demons ain't hunting you. You can finally rest. Yep. So when you can rest, that's one of the greatest feelings, and you can rest and knowing like everything is good for a moment, because adversity is to be expected. Something is going to go wrong. You can have everything planned out. You can have the greatest intentions in the world with the greatest plan in the world, but then something will happen to knock you off your rocker. When that something happens, though, don't stay down. Get up, bitch. Pick up a brick. Get up. Fight back. So that's the part that I teach in my classes. All right. Hey, y'all. You in
Mm-mm.
Tampa? Now, I think she healing from what she's been through. And healing is a lifelong journey. I always got to tell you that forgiveness is more than once, and healing is lifelong. Healing isn't a one time occurrence, healing is lifelong because we have something called, anybody know what it's called? Comment down below. Let me see where my students at. Where are my students?
She's teaching this.
What causes healing? Nope, not trauma. Close though. Starts with a T. Triggers. 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 So you have triggers. Some of y'all, this Dunkin' Donuts could be a trigger. This Dunkin' Donuts cup. I took choice to get donuts. I got me an ice water. Me drinking this could remind you of a time where your mama took you to Dunkin' Donuts and whacked you upside your head with a donut and told you how stupid you was. And every time
Girl, what about a trauma would cause for you and your
you
children?
see a Dunkin' Donuts cup, that's a trigger. So that's why forgiveness takes more than once and healing takes more than once. If y'all been watching my content for years, y'all remember one time.
And we see you're not healed. You're sitting in it. And you're feeling like because people, you go to, well, you don't go to therapists, but you see people say healing is a lifelong journey. Yes, you might have triggers. Yes, something might spiral. But as you're healing, you're going to know how to deal and face with those triggers, and they're not going to take you back to the same place. That's healing. So if that trigger still gets you upset as day one, you're not healed, baby. That trigger should no. You should be able to face those triggers. And then you should know how to not put yourself around those triggers. But you're right, like if somebody could be drinking a Dunkin' or whatever, something could trigger you, but you'll know how to deal with them. That's the same thing with grieving. You can walk into a room week one of losing a person that you love, it can tear you up. Week three, it still can tear you up, but you might look at it a little different, or you might not. You might still be torn up. Year three, you might look at it a little different. It still might tear you up a little bit, but you're going to look at it different. Not saying that you're forgetting what happened, not saying you're forgetting the person, but how it makes you feel, your reaction, what it does to you is going to be different. That's the journey. See, your journey doesn't just be a circle. You move forward. You move forward. And what you're doing, Peach, and I hate that you're teaching it to all those people. You're keeping them stuck. But that's why people trauma bond with her. People that want to be stuck.
Time, my husband took me down a street that I've never been down with him. We were going somewhere that we normally go, but he went a new direction. And when he went a new direction, I was like, how you know this street? Nostrils up, antennas up. Why was that a trigger for me? Because in the past, this nigga done took me past bitches' houses that he cheating on me with. He going to check on them hoes while he with me. You checking to make sure these side bitches not cheating while I'm in the car, and I didn't find out until later on. I found out you was cheating. We've been riding down this street the whole time. I'm thinking, shortcuts and back streets. It's because you cheating, and I only find out because I ride down the damn street. Triggered. So even though, let's say at that time he hadn't cheated in 2 years, because he rode down this street, we back at square one. Now I remember when you did this to me when I was 19 years old, bitch.
Nah, I ain't gonna let no Negro drive me down the street and make me go back to when I was 19, baby. No, I'm not gonna be in that same relationship. And if I am in that same relationship and I choose to stay, I'm not gonna make everybody miserable. I chose to stay knowing that this could be a trigger. So now how do I deal with this? How do we deal with this? This girl crazy as hell. And this is what she's teaching.
And now I'm mad. That is called a trigger. Same thing with movies and reality TV shows, and even with my content. There's going to be times where I post something and it takes you back to a memory, and now you're hurting all over again. With trauma, it's like you're feeling that same experience all over again. As much as you would like to not remember, you're going to remember because your body remembers the trauma. All right. I'll be back later. Thank you all for shopping my website, wakeupwithpeach.com. Bye.
Lord have mercy. I don't know why she had to drop off
I'm going to
like
blame it
that.
on this priest.
I do not want know why she had to drop it like that. But y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. This girl is having to sell these classes. She cannot sleep. Ooh, Lord, she is stressing herself out, y'all. Y'all get in the comments. And again, thank y'all for being here.